What's up, guys? Version 10 is finally here. It's out, wide release. If you have full self-drive software purchased and you've got your software download set to advanced, you should be getting it. If you haven't gotten it yet, you will. I'm now on the public release, and I'll be doing some comparison videos so we can see if there's much that changed between the public release and the EAP release. So right now what I'm going to give you a look at is just navigate on autopilot. So one of your basic features that we've had, and you know, obviously everybody's really excited about the visualizations, and I am too. It's not just something that looks pretty, it's something that it allows you to see not only the oncoming traffic, but it even displays the lane lines properly. So if they're double solid, single solid, dashed, it explains all that, or not explains, it displays all that. If it's dashed with a solid, it shows that. And this is very, very important for city full self-driving. So that's why this is there. If you're wondering, they have laid the groundwork for city FSD, because I think in Q4 they're going to make a huge push to try to deliver that. And you may be skeptical of that. Even I'm skeptical of that, but I believe that's why this is there. And we're going to see some EAP softwares, at least EAP softwares in Q4 that have limited city FSD. So with that being said, let's jump in and take a look at the Navigate on Autopilot feature on version 10, public release, 2019.32.10.1. If you're on an X or an S, I believe your comparable firmware is 10.2. So let's check it out. So as discussed in recent videos, your visualizations are a little different. You can zoom, you can turn, you can even look behind you, and you can even see cars behind you. I don't know if you see that. Here's a good example of the new lane change visualization. Great, beautiful, everybody loves it. The pickup trucks now display as pickup trucks, and you can see what I was talking about with the lines. They show dashed because they're dashed. A lot of people don't seem to be impressed by that. It seems to kind of be getting lost, but I am super impressed at that. The more of the environment that the software picks up, obviously the better it's going to drive. We're now picking up pickup trucks, as you can see. I know it looked like it was a car at first, but when it got close enough, it identified it as a pickup truck. I want to let you guys see that visualization one more time, at least one more time. It really just gives you an idea of more so where the car wants to go. So instead of having that swoop into the lane and you're really not sure what it's want to do, it'll kind of show you. That way you can see how you're going to fit between the traffic. I love Navigate on Autopilot, and I literally use it every single day. It's a great feature, and in my opinion, any little incremental step that it takes and gets better is a win, because it's already awesome. Phantom braking. So on the test release software, I did have some phantom braking going on, and that was it seemed to be when the car would think that cars in the adjacent lane were in my lane, and it would brake for them, and it seemed to mainly happen on your city situations, which I know, tisk tisk, shame on me, I'm not even supposed to be using this in that manner, but I do, like, every day. So I will start filming again whenever I get to an off ramp. Alright, so I'm 2 miles out now from my exit ramp, and I'm coming up on some traffic. And so I just wanted you guys to be able to see how it handles the traffic, because it's getting kind of heavy. So see how we do. See, I'm 1.5 miles out, so we've got just a minute. This is the one thing that does make me nervous about Navigate on Autopilot, is it not getting into the right lane fast enough and missing the exit. That's happened to me one time, actually. So now we're down to under a mile to get over, and it's still not making any moves to do so. I don't like that. Oh, come on, God. What are you doing? And so now I'm intervening just so I don't miss my exit. That's the one thing that I don't like about NOA is the car doesn't use any logic for those situations. Alright, here we go. This is a very curvy ramp, as you can see.
Now take exit 24 on the right.
Doubles all the way back around, 360. Ooh, no.
In 500 feet, turn right onto East Main Street.
So, just so you guys know, I take that ramp every day on
turn right onto East Main Street.
on Autopilot, and it has never had an issue. And now I've was going to hit the curb, so let me do a bug report really quickly. Bug report: Tesla almost hit curb. Map issue. So hopefully somebody will get that. There's some speculation on how all that works, whether they only look at it when you bring it in for service or whether it goes direct, but I think it goes direct because anytime I do that I can see a spike in the upload when I get home. Alright, so I know I'm boring you guys to death, but I'm going to do just some lane keep here so you can see the difference in that, if there is a difference. So one thing to note, just to recap, is the drive home went great as normal. I didn't notice any phantom braking, but on the ramp there was an issue. So if you're getting V10 and you're used to using Autopilot, navigate on Autopilot, just be very cautious in case you run into an issue like I just did. And I've had that issue before on updates, and then it's fixed. So I'm sure, I have no doubt that they'll fix it. This is a good reason for why you should always be attentive and have your hands on the wheel. Don't use bull crap like the steering wheel buddies or whatever they're called. All right, so now we're in Autopilot, where we're not supposed to be in Autopilot. I'm gonna go around this guy. Pretty good. Same as normal. Oh, somebody pulling out in front of me. Excellent. That's actually much smoother than I'm used to. Maybe I'm misremembering, but back over. Alright, not sure what happened there, but the car aborted the lane change, and then the force in my hand took it out of Autopilot. Alright, so that wraps it up. Obviously, in the coming days, there are going to be bug fix firmwares. There always are. So if you run into any little things, don't get discouraged. Don't think, oh man, V10 was a regression, blah blah blah. No, guys, they're constantly fixing bugs. So just report them, give them feedback, let them do their thing. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. If you want to see any specific videos on V10, drop it in the comments.